Hey, Ruby. How's it going?
Like a speeding bullet.
Hi. I heard you were back at school.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd see if it's gotten any better since I've been away.
How you doing?
Great. I've only dropped one plate so far. Of course, with my luck, I'd had to have the chef special on it.
You did seem a little jumpy when I came in.
Only when the door opens.
Every time the door opens? Oh, Liz. Could we sit down and talk for a minute?
Ruby doesn't really like it when I sit.
Ruby, I need Liz for a minute, okay?
Oh, sure, honey.
Okay. Pays to know the boss.
Oh, wait. It's over there.
You know, Liz, you don't need to push so hard so soon. I mean, I could come up with a pretty medical-sounding excuse to Ruby if you'd rather be at home.
No, thanks. I'd rather not be at home. I told Graham everything. Big mistake.
Why? What'd she say?
Nothing.
No.
Well, as close to nothing as she could get. I mean, she made a bigger stink when I stole her car keys. It was like, if we don't mention the R word, then maybe it will unhappen.
Well, that doesn't sound like the Audrey I know.
It works for her. Maybe I should handle it the way she says.
Audrey isn't handling it. She's obviously in denial.
Well, maybe that's not such a bad place to be.
No. If you need help, you're certainly entitled to ask for it.
Yeah, great. Tell the world. You know what they're gonna think when they find out?
What do you mean?
Well, I know everybody thinks that I'm like the town tramp. But guess what? Ha, joke's on them. I'm a virgin. I mean, I was until...
Liz, I know you've heard this before, but you really can't hear it enough. Rape is never about sex, ever. It's an act of violence. And whether you were a virgin or you weren't, really doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it matters to me. It wasn't like I was dying to hold on to it forever or anything. I didn't even think I'd have to be with someone I loved. Just somebody that was nice. Was that hoping for too much?
No, honey, of course it wasn't. Is this making you feel any better, talking about it?
Yeah, I feel terrific.
I didn't say good. I just said better. You know, verbalizing what happened to you is part of coming to terms with it.
I don't want to come to terms with it. I want to get over it.
Well, for now, just try living with it. And the first step is good, completely confidential help from healthcare professionals.
You want me to go to the hospital?
I have a friend who works at Mercy. I could call her today.
Would there also be an AIDS test?
That would be a good idea, don't you think? If you were exposed to the virus, the sooner you knew, the sooner you could start treatment.
You know what? I'd rather just not know. I'd rather just get you a cup of coffee and act like I'm working and worry about things like losing my job and gaining weight and whether anybody loves me. Hi. Oh, hi.
Is everything okay? I waited for you after algebra. I thought we were going to go home together.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to get to work.
I was just wondering. I hope you don't mind me checking up on you.
Seems like everybody's been checking up on me today. Bobbie wants me to still see a doctor and to to get an exam and have an AIDS test.
It's probably a good idea, Liz.
Sarah, I think everybody knows at school.
Oh, I don't see how they could.
I know, but I see them look at me and then I look back and they turn away. I mean, maybe like he said something to somebody or...
Oh, no, he would never.
Well, then is it me? I mean, do I look different in my eyes or something?
No, Lizzie, you look the same.
I feel different. I feel like my skin's... like it's snake skin's trying to come off. Kind of weird, huh? Oh, Elizabeth, you poor thing. What are you doing here? I can't believe you're working. I heard all about you.
You did?
Yeah, it's all over the school.
Was it something I said?
What's all over school, Emily?
Well, what Elizabeth has. The flu? Mr. Murdy said that there were so few kids at school that he was just going to teach us a tale of one city.
Yeah, Liz got a really, really bad case. She was in bed for days.
Am I butting in on something here?
No. You're fine. Thank you.
Okay, I'll see you later.
See, nobody knows anything. The way I just freaked, now she's gonna know something's wrong. I'll go talk to her. Emily.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Hey, I was just trying to be friendly to your sister, and she looked at me like I had two heads. What have you been telling Liz about me?
Nothing, Emily. Liz just hasn't been feeling very well and has been a little edgy, and, maybe until she's feeling better, you could just let her be by herself.
Hello, Bobbie.
Hi, Audrey.
Hello, Elizabeth. How was school today?
It's okay. I mean, it was a little hard. With people not knowing and me wondering if they ever will.
Well, the less we brood about it, the less likely it is to happen, don't you think?
Hey, Ruby. Thanks for being so understanding about my doctor's appointment. Because, I can't change it. My ground's really insisting that I... Hey, I didn't know you were
Is
here.
it true? You really seen a doctor?
Yeah, that part is, but my Gram's not insisting on anything.
Look, I can go with you.
No. Thank you, though.
I'll keep a good thought, all right?
Hi. You're right on time.
An annoying habit of mine. Annoying for me, since most people on this planet seem to run late. Is that going to happen now? Are we going to have to sit here for like hours?
No. As a matter of fact, Dr. Goodwin is with a patient right now, but as soon as she's finished, you're in.
She. So Dr. Goodwin is a woman.
Most definitely. And I totally understand why that's important to you.
Really? You don't think that I'm being like paranoid or I'm overreacting or something?
Reacting? No, of course not. Elizabeth, you've been through terrible trauma. And you're trying very hard to put your life together piece by piece. You are allowed to feel however you feel.
I'm not Catholic. Is that going to matter?
No.
Okay.
Elizabeth, not all women go through what happened to you in the park. But we do all go through pelvic exams and pap smears. You are going to be just fine. And I promise I am not going to leave you alone.
Even when I go inside?
Especially then.
Look at my hand. It's shaking.